mean you hide behind me because you fucked up.
Put those grippers
You
away!
shut your mouth.
No.
Anyways, are you all ready for
No,
the
not yet.
briefing? Okay.
No, they okay.
I don't know why we all came in here, but we
I
definitely weren't
was-
ready because I need to ask questions now that we're
Because
condensing
we
the
were told
element.
to come in here when we were ready for brief.
Okay.
I am ready now. It's him.
All right.
Recording starto.
Hello YouTube, my name is so and so, and welcome to.
While you all are doing your
I think
quad assignments. All right. So, if you look at your map, I already gave some info to you nerds earlier, but for the URA, mostly holding the south side of the river. That is the likely location of our primary target and the most important objective here, the assassination of Colonel Tai Nguyen. He has been a thorn in our side for quite a while, and with his death, you'll cause the URA to make quite a few tactical blunders. Intel leading to his position was delivered to us by a ONI Field Agent by the code name of Stranger, name actually Xavier Homewood. He should be able to confirm that with you if need be. His last known position was a tunnel south of Chernogorsk along the railroad line. We heard a massive explosion and rubble collapsing, and can only assume he collapsed the tunnel that we have mapped out on that area. With that being his last known location and a currently still active ping source, it should be possible for you all to start there for a lead on his position. We do know the URA have militia and some URA regulars patrolling Chernogorsk itself, Elektrozavodsk, and Kamishovo to the east. But otherwise, you're mostly looking out for patrols and fortifications, permanent emplacements, stuff like that. The enemy is almost certainly trying to get intel out of him. He's being tortured at this time, but in the grand scheme of things, the Colonel is our primary objective, and as such, he is the priority. Due to that, you will want to be careful about your insertion. If you do it at day, you might get some help from a stranger if you manage to catch him alive and get to his position. But you'll be at daytime looking to assassinate somebody. That's a bit of a tough ask. I won't ask that of you. If you go for dusk or later, there's lesser chances as time goes on that he'll stay alive based on the URA profile we have on planet here. But it would also mean your infiltration would be significantly easier, and you would have less resistance in the form of local militia who would be asleep at this time when they have to rouse and wake, then equip themselves before they can support the URA proper.
I guess it's too far into the day to insert at dawn.
Indeed. We're at noontime here effectively. We're on a 28-hour day cycle effectively. You can deploy it daytime, dusk, nighttime, but they'll almost certainly be dead by next day based on what we know of the torturers in the URA here. They are, how do I say this? They are near peer. They do not have strong air-to-air capabilities. They have a shit ton of man pads, so we're not going to be able to drop you in close with aircraft unless you drop pod in directly on top of them. It's not likely they're going to be able to get a bead on you with man pads and ODST pods, but they'll still alert them. We can expect trucks and warthogs. We've made sure that the insurrectionists have been unable to smuggle in anything heavier, but they do have Falcons with side guns. We did not manage to halt one of those shipments in the past 3 months, and they've been making good use of it to harass UNSC patrols in some of the outer regions of the primary UNSC holdings here.
Okay, my suggestion is we save the agent.
Yeah, my thought is to actually Pelican insert during the day. That way, if they've got any eyes, if the URA's got any eyes and ears in friendlier territory, or possibly even neutral territory, they won't think we're anything special. Plus,
Indeed.
drop pods are really going to be hard to hide during the daylight.
I have had a thought.
Yes.
Ro could try and sneak into Chernogorsk and locate and occupy the top of the International Hotel, so we have pretty good sightlines on both the town and across the river.
They
I would
would be
admit,
pretty good
it has
sightlines, but
been-
you would put yourself in the middle of the enemy holding, so it's up to you.
It's one of the reasons that I'm recommending that Ro does it, because we can probably sneak in quietly enough that we don't alert the enemy, and if they do, they won't really find a two-man team reliably.
Indeed, hostilities in this area specifically are relatively normal. You can think of this as a demilitarized zone north of the river, except for the towns held here. The area is patrolled by occasional militiamen, but that's it. Chernogorsk proper, you should be able to sneak inside of, and lose people if need be, but keep in mind you can get surrounded pretty easily.
That's okay, that just means we can shoot in every direction.
So that'll be what Ro's doing, do you think?
That's
I
kind of
would
what
say-
I want to go for, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can. We can come with you.
I don't
and
think that's a good
like,
idea.
That's
If
that's
we all
No,
specifically what I'm avoiding.
Allow
Those.
me to continue, please.
All right.
We can come with you and stay outside of Chernogorsk, in case you get spotted and need help. And once you're set up, then we can move along.
Wait, no, that's what I'm. I don't want you with us whilst we're setting up, because we want to sneak
No,
in
she's saying
unnoticed.
specifically that the team would sit outside the area in hiding. Once you are set up and you're sure you won't be spotted, they move on with their thing. They're just sitting around in case you get spotted.
And like you need
If
assistance.
that's what you guys want to do, I'm not going to say no, but like
I think that's not a good use of our
that's yeah.
time. We know that last known radio call is across the river. I would propose if Ro sneaks in and occupies the hotel, it'd probably be better for us to take a different line, probably going over to Pridgorodki, to then try to take this little river crossing.
I was just thinking you can ford across that really narrow gap there.
And then that way we can be at least somewhat in stealth, moving up through some foliage. Maybe get through here undetected to get towards the last known radio location.
That sounds good.
Mhm.
But where are we gonna be dropping into?
Awesome.
Oh wait,
Uh,
we're gonna do.
Since it
Pelican.
sounds like
Pelican
you
insertion.
all have opted for a SOCOM Pelican insertion, we just need a time. Make sure your kits are all loaded up by then. We can drop you closer to Megalovka to the north, or we could see about possibly northwest of Pusta. It's a bit close and we'll have to stay pretty low, but otherwise we should be able to drop you within the shadow from the enemy radars. SOCOM Pelican will likely absorb some of the waves, so we should be fine, but it better safe than
No.
sorry.
No chance of that sort of pass area to the east.
Looking at that
Southeast,
terrain,
I
it looks like we
There's a
can make
nice
it work if we
sump
come in from the
right
west.
there that's gonna light it up. But if you head in from the east, sort of along this line,
Yeah, maybe landing around 221.
Let's see here. I will mark out a likely route for us to fly through. Try to stay away from everybody else. We'll be fine.
Yeah, around 221 should be a good drop site. It's relatively flat, or a good landing zone. It's relatively flat in that area, and that should give us good access.
Awesome. And that's what we will go ahead and do. Zephyr, Mistral, do you have any questions at this time?
Yes.
Go for it.
Do we have any ground vehicles available to us?
Not at this time, no. However, we should be able to drop something in, but it'll be a ways away. Enemy vehicles are free to take. Obviously, it's still UNSC gear they're stealing. Slash making use of. The only problem is if we fly something in close, we put the pilots at danger. We could do it, but
Could we attach like a hog to the pelican that drops us off?
It might end up drawing a lot of attention if we have a vehicle that's making noise while we're trying to be
we
quiet.
won't be able to fly low enough with a
Understood.
aircraft towing that.
Yeah. My thought is if we're trying to be totally sneaky, especially with it being daytime, the less noise we make, the better, because we won't have the obfuscation of night.
There's civilians in the area, aren't there?
Yes, there are. The area is effectively under martial law due to our spy, Stranger, the field agent, having been captured. So it's not likely you'll see them unless they have very good reason to be out. If they're civilians, leave them be.
We might be able to commandeer a civilian vehicle
That's true.
if we need to.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough distance that it's gonna
Yeah.
really warrant that, right?
And there's also
So,
patrols.
For our HVT, are we expecting him to be in the settlements or south
Negative.
of the river?
At this time, we are expecting him to be amongst URA members in their fortifications out in the field south of the river. He usually wouldn't expose himself like this, so there must be something important going on, but we don't have any other intel from Stranger since he was captured.
Yeah, the way I see it, we deploy at daytime to find Stranger, find our target.
Yeah, it might be good for us to actually, in fact, if we find Stranger, try to get him secured and evacuated before we go after anyone.
Depending on his condition, that might be difficult. So you might have to potentially drag him back to the fording area and then post up there to get a bird to fly in low and pick him up and then bug out.
We'll see when we get there, I think.
Yeah.
That might be very risky. River patrols, and also
Well,
they're gonna have a lot of AA.
Yeah, as I said, we'll see when we get there. I also don't know exactly how deep this river area is.
Moderately
not
deep
very-
by the looks of it.
Fine.
Anyway. Alright, we got that plan. Do you know... Ro, are you going to want to split off from Alpha right after we land, or are you going to want to stick with us for a little bit?
We're probably going to maneuver around to try and get eyes on the town proper so we can see if the
So you're
hotel
probably-
is viable, and then if not, we'll pick a different building or maneuver to a hilltop or something.
Yeah, so you're probably going to try and get a sight line first. Maybe 218, 82, something like that.
Something like that. Probably going to be
Alright,
218 is where we're going to head to.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Alright, the only other note I have is I've loosely sort of grouped things up within Alpha. Chloe, I'm gonna put
Yep.
you in... Oh. That's weird.
That happens to him.
Anyway, Chloe, I'm gonna put you in charge of blue team. You will also have Allie with you. All of you have closer range weapons. I'll be taking Cog and Jade.
Roger that.
Any other questions?
I'm good.
All
right.
When do we leave?
I gotta take a shit.
It's 11:45.
We can
How's
throw
everybody
you
go?
in basically as soon as we land planetside and get going.
Rifle.
All right, sounds good to me. Let's go
What are you racking?
get the Pelican, I guess.
Yep, go ahead, head to the hangar.
Old habits die
Oh
hard.
no,
Twoo.
Get the hell out of the pilot seat.
I'm not in the pilot seat. I'm in the gunner's.
You will need to dismount and remount as a passenger then.
I did.
Probably don't want him in the gunner seat either. Give away your position.
Better. There you go.
Oh, you got the drum mag on your M6. Excellent.
Yes. I have a
Nice.
lot of ammo.
Very good.
I have
knows
a
XP,
crossbow
man.
for style.
He has taken notes from me. If you can get a pair of nuts, you put
He's
the
lying.
hammers on it.
I
That's
feel like
dangerous.
Shut your whore mouth.
I feel like if they
As you don't
see
run one currently
SOCOM
yourself.
Pelican,
I'm running a flare gun with a slug round loaded.
Oh. That was a specific amount of time?
yep.
We've been,
You've been
sitting,
sitting
here
here.
for 38 minutes.
Jake, you owe me a soda, fucker.
Because it took everybody so long to get here.
I got a can of monster.
I'm sorry.
Alright, gonna be, what are you running? Crossbow? What's your
Can
kit?
I get a 40 tac 1 check from everybody who was in
I'm running a
beta to
crossbow and
start
an
with?
SMG.
Radio check.
That was in beta.
Deploy
So
radio
you
check
all know,
on 40
if you
tech
can
1.
hear me, we're not going to be using thrusters for now. I don't want to give off a heat sig they can detect.
Hey, firm.
Roger.
Bozzy, are you on 40 tac 1? Bozzy, can you check your radio to make sure it's on 40 tac 1?
Yes, I'm currently doing that.
Okay.
Radio check.
Good check. Jade, can I get a radio check? Good enough. Thanks. And as we're coming into land, just another note from our last operation.
We're a little far out from landing, I'm going to remind you.
I know. We're close enough that I think I should have this, make this note. Just a reminder from the last operation. Let's try and keep chatter on the radio to a minimum. If you want to have conversations and joke around, that's fine. Just try to do it on local with people that are close to you. It'll just make it easier for all of us, I think.
Okay. You'd be additionally. Are you are you carrying any additional equipment on you? Like, are you my breacher?
I was not told to, so no.
Bozzy's your breacher.
Okay.
You can have him carry a dispo.
That's alright. I got a spanker.
Alright, show off.
All right, people, we're getting close to landing. Get your game faces on.
I left mine at home.
Crossbow.
It's a smiley face.
Unload. Mr. Alpha to Tempest, give pilots our thanks. All right. With that, let's form up and get moving.
Ro's going to break off. Also, you might want to check your volume settings because I think you're on yelling.
I was, thanks.
I feel like Alpha's going the wrong way. Just going to quickly throw my drone up real quick. Alright, let's get moving. It's all looking pretty clear off to our southeast as well. A few meters from the summit.
Again?
We're just a few meters from the summit of this hill and it's looking pretty empty. Seems to be a minor problem is that I can't see the hotel. I don't think it has a hotel on this map, which is a bit annoying.
Suboptimal.
Yeah, there's not actually that many tall buildings in town that I can actually see, which is very annoying. Though I do have eyes on patrols and whatnot.
like mostly on the road, or?
There. Hold on. There are a mix of like on the roads, patrolling around, holding little positions. There's a couple of like prepared spaces and whatnot. I'm just going to mark those.
Eyes on a transport vehicle, 183. Moving to the east along the road.
Give it a ping for
Yep.
me. I'm in the drone cam. I can't see.
Looks like irregulars. They, entering, southeast on the road.
We talking about the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now.
Also, red civilian sports car. Same original intersection.
Oh shit the bed. Okay.
Easy.
Just one moment. My HM3 marker, there's a large hilltop base there that's really spread out. Definitely occupying that. Oh, I see the civilian off SUV now. But yeah, that hilltop is it's got a lot of stuff on it. No vehicles by the looks of it, but it's all it's crawling with enemies. Alpha, this is Row.
A firm row.
Be advised, have spotted one large hilltop base, marked as such, very spread out on that hill. I've also spotted at least 2 small fortifications, one with a small like armored building, and then one with a long-range radio trailer. And then the opposite, like southwestern end of Chernigold, sorry, there is a small fortified tent area. Semi-heavy presence down here. No tall building either, so we might have to find a different spot to post up in, but we'll figure that out.
A firm row.
They were engaged in something out to the east. Unsure what.
Oh, they shot the civilian.
Oh.
I can see a massive pool of blood, and he's slumped over in the driver's seat. Oh, hello. What's this? Alpha, this is Roe. Be advised, have marked 1x enemy hilltop radar overlooking the whole area.
Honestly, I don't think that second observation point is going to be of much use.
Say again last.
Reference hilltop radar, south of the river. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, Anya,
I see it. Thanks.
that factory building, or the one just north of it, you can definitely post up in the second one or on top of the first one. Second one might have slightly better vision because it's a bit further up the hill and will have more cover, but yeah.
sight lines aren't exactly great from what I can see here. I do have eyes on radio contact location.
There's like,
3
yes. One of them's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
There's 4. One of them's clipping through the railway tracks there. Alpha, this is Row.
Affirm, Row, go ahead.
Have made visual contact on 4 times enemy infantry at the radio last known position marker on map at the train tracks. Looks like 4 basic either militiamen or regulars. Can't quite tell at this range, but they're definitely camping out that spot.
Understood. Appreciate the information. Do you have any eyes on defenses at that radar installation?
Negative. It is almost level with the drone's flight path, and I don't really want to take it higher or closer just in case I pop into its radar coverage.
Understood.
But at this time, I do not actually see anybody up there. They're probably either like holding inside the little fortifications they've prepared or are on the other side of the hill.
Roger that.
Oh my fucking god.
What's up?
Alpha, this is Row additional. To my direct southwest from the drone, I can see a massive radar base, plus multiple defenses and lots of towers and shit. That might be a good point to hit if we need to roll over there to hit the HVT or find Stranger.
Wait for him. Thanks for the update.
Yeah, I'd mark it on map. It's pretty far out. It's easily a click and a half, if that. And there's a lot of shit over there.
That 8.5 out.
Hang on. Alright, from my drone, it's about 2 clicks out. Right, just
yeah.
it's like 1.6 to 1.7, so it's probably like 1.68, 1.68. Yeah, it's out there. HM6.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's large. I'm not seeing any vehicles though, which is curious. So are you preferring this hill over like heading into town?
I don't see any advantage we'd get from being in town.
That's fair.
At this point, because there's no other all hills unless we go over to where Alpha is. That would give us a better line of sight than what we have here. The buildings don't go high enough, and there's a lot of enemy positions there, so I don't think it's
yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I was gonna have a quick look over, and it does not look like there is a. Oh my. Okay, there's actually a fair amount of shit over in Electra. Actually, there's a hospital. One of those like multi-story hospitals. Alpha, this is Roby. Advised, I'm also seeing lots of enemy presence down over in Electro. Plus, I did catch sight of one times armed patrol boat, one of the big ones with multi-turrets.
Understood.
Oh, and there's an outpost on the opposite end of the ford.
There is?
Apparently it's marked on that. Should be southeast of your drone.
I think it might be just about in defilade from... Oh no, I can kind of see it through the trees. Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
So if that's the case, we should probably maneuver so we can at least get fire on that. when they decide to cross.
Yeah, I'll start moving my drone so I can better cover that angle. Be advised, Alpha, Ro's going to start maneuvering to your last position that you've just left so we can cover you across that river because we could not quite see that base until you marked it.
Understood. We're diverting from our original crossing plan due to the number of bunkered outposts that are on the other side of the river at our initial crossing point.
Affirm, we'll be moving now to set up to try and cover you when you get there.
Affirm.
Alright. Should we head out?
Yeah, one moment.
That's going to put us in a
Yep, drill
valley.
line. Say again?
That'll put us in.
It's just a line to get us close.
Alright.
Make further adjustments.
Yeah. Let's triple time just because it's going to take us a minute. Actually, we might stick to that, to your line, because if we keep going a little bit further south of it, we'll be at the top of a cliff. That should give us pretty good coverage over them.
That was the idea.
Alpha to Rho, are you in position?
Row to Alpha, be advised, we are maybe 30-40 seconds out from our position right now.
Understood. We're gonna wait to cross this fairly barren patch of terrain until we know where you're in.
Copy
Good
that.
spot.
Alright, I'm going to just straight line it south from here, and then either hit near to the top or the top of that hill.
Wouldn't say top. I'd say like peeking around maybe the west side personally.
Yeah, we're going to be the west side, but I want to be like either on the top or near to the top of it, so we've got that much height over it. But I also don't want to run too far west too soon, just in case it puts us on the side of the hill in the open. Just in case. Oh, here we go. Alpha, this is Rho. We are roughly in position now.
Affirm, Rho, then we're gonna get moving.
It's quite a lot of micro terrain we can make use of to cover ourselves a bit. I'm seeing maybe 7 guys down at that little encampment. And a large radar base to our southwest as well, bearing 210.
You know if they're going to be approaching the that outpost?
Not yet, but I need to mark it on map because I don't think they've seen it.
I think that's the one they've already marked. Because it matches up on map.
No, that's the smaller little outpost that they've marked.
Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Alpha, this is Rho. Be advised, I've just marked 2 more outposts to your south from that outpost that you marked earlier. One of them's a larger radar base, the other's just a smaller outlier. Both of them have infantry contacts in and around them.
Affirm, Rho.
I've just marked a bunker to our southwest across the river, almost directly in line with the old fording point. I won't fucking kidding, there's a lot of bases across the river. I'm seeing at least 2 more larger ones across to the southeast.
There's not much wind. That hold should be good then. That lines up. That's funny. Double checking here.
I'm also keeping my eye on the river just in case one of those boats fucking wanders down.
Yeah.
Definitely not something I want anyone to tangle with. Now where did Mistral go?
They are moving to the hill.
Oh, I can just about see some of them. Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's at least 9 guys at that little encampment in the open there. Maybe 6 or 7 in the little bunker that I marked. I can just see them clipping through the ground as they crawl over. Alpha, this is Ro. Drone is overflying you now. I have eyes on you.
Confirm, sounds good. It looks like we're gonna have to wrap around the southeastern side of this hill in order to try and get an obstructed view crossing from that outpost that you spotted earlier.
The outpost will be in defilade to you. I'm more worried about the bunker that I marked on the map. That's just to your northwest. That will possibly see you, but it might be okay.
Confirm.
Oh, which was not helping at all. So I'm just gonna have to go with my gut. Towards us, actually. Up the hill, so that's from the 1 o'clock. Oh, so that's basically opposite dead hold. Assuming the wind.
Alpha to Row, any eyes across the water of things that would be hard eyes on us?
Again, the only thing that I can think of would be the bunker, but you're so far away from it that you might be okay. Everything else is either in defilade or cannot see you. Oh, be advised, I have one-time Falcon flying down the river, west to east. He's going to overfly you in the next 10 seconds. Hit the deck. Alpha Row, do not believe he saw you. Should be good to go.
Affirm. Give me a few mics. I need to evaluate the best spot to hit on the other side of the river because it's going to be really steep.
Affirm, on my only guess would be a bit further southeast and then heading up into the forest, but that will mean having to go southeast down the coast to find a better spot so you're not in the water for 10 minutes. At least one of those boats didn't fucking drive down and harass them. Just a Hornet.
For real. Have you seen any patrols recently?
I've been scanning through some of the bases. There's not much like patrolling the brushland and the wilderness between them, but they do seem to be wandering around their little outposts and bases for now.
This is Alpha to Row. Can you get just sort of eyes on those various, the connection points of those various lines that are drawn across the river? Make sure they're not too steep. The black lines that Chloe and Posse have drawn.
Hey, firm, stand by. That first line is definitely too steep.
The line from Bozzy.
Stand. I'll write them in a second.
Affirm.
How much cover do they have if they had to take a further eastward crossing?
Next
On
to
that HM11.
Does that last line look good?
That last line definitely looks the best. That also means you can head into the forest and then head uphill to gain distance from the riverbed. But yeah, it's probably going to be your best river crossing point, except for that bunker position. But yeah.
Understood. Could you try to move your eyes towards Electro? I just want to make sure we're not going to get surprised as we move down the coast.
I've already been shuffling my drone down the coastline as you've been moving, so it's. Oh, be advised, you have a boat moving up the river, east to south. Sorry, east to west. Sorry.
Hey, firm. We'll get in cover.
You had to say it.
It's far enough down that it might turn around before it gets to you, but get in cover just in case. Yeah, I know. I set that one up.
Tisk tisk.
It does seem to be pausing to scan that little bay. Definitely got his guns pointed to the wrong side of the river. Or did.
Do you know the affiliation?
It's definitely hostile. It's enemy uniforms.
Bro, has that boat moved past?
It's turned around. It's heading back up the river to the east.
Hey, firm.
check the HM8 marker.
I'm just going to move to the south end of this little hilltop just so I've got a slightly better vision that way.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna move too.
Ro, let us know if anything starts coming towards us along the river.
Hey, phone. Be advised, Alpha, this is Ro. I have eyes on the boathouse on the opposite side of the river to your southeast. It is occupied. It did not look like regulars. They might be militiamen. There is
Understood.
also
Remind me. Are the
3
militiamen on our side?
No.
Affirm.
Be advised, there are also 3 times rib boats at that boathouse as well.
Roger that.
Goodness, that's slightly loud.
I am so glad I toned that down on my end.
Ro, be advised, we're gonna get ready to cross the river. I think our plan is gonna be to try and hit that boathouse once we're on the other side, just to secure a way back.
Hey, phone.
Or is your plan to catch up to us and cross the river with us?
I hadn't really planned on it, I'll be honest.
Affirm. It's fine with me. Just wanted to know what your intention was.
Didn't bring my swim gear. I'm not getting wet.
Fair.
Vehicle, I think. Can you check the roads between us and Alpha?
Road's looking pretty clear.
Maybe I'm just hearing things then.
No, I'm kind of hearing it too. But it's like to the east a bit more. So it might be on the other side of the hill from us. Alpha, this is Ro. Have eyes on you guys on the other side of the river.
A firm row.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it would have been better for them to just sneak through Chernogorsk and crawl across the railway bridge to get to that fucking last known radio position.
Shrug.
It do be like that sometime.
Well, better have fun with that boathouse, because I have no eyes.
Yeah, it's in an annoying position. There's only two guys out that I can see. One of them has an M1, or an M14 rather. And the other guy has something else. I can't quite see him through the trees right now. But they're the only two guys I can see there.
To be honest, they don't even have to engage with that. They could just head direct southwest and just stay and defilate. Wait, so are they going to the last known radio currently?
I don't know. I'll ask. Alpha, this is Ro. Can you remind me what your overall plan is right now?
Be advised, we are trying to decide whether or not we're going to the boathouse or going to the last known radio location.
Lamau.
But we are going to the boathouse, or not the boathouse. We're going to the last known radio location.
Hey, fam.
That's like the exact
Following
path
that
I had
black
in
line on
mind.
map.
That's funny.
Right. Oh, the other guy also has an M14.
Oh.
A firm. Update on my last. Be advised, the two guys at the boathouse both have M14s with low-powered optics, so they should have been a doddle, but yeah. Mission is the priority.
A firm. It was, let's just say my 2IC was not too happy about the idea of trying to take out that boathouse because we might be heard by the guard posts that are around it.
A firm. There would have been the added problem of if they didn't check in.
I thought it was unlikely simply because there's they're militia, but
A firm.
You know what's really funny?
What?
We have no eyes on the last known radio, so they're gonna have to do that by themselves.
My drone has 28% fuel left, and I have a second one in my backpack. But
Oh,
the real trouble is them going to be maneuvering around that radar base, because there's a lot of guys there.
you mean HM6?
No, HM8.
HM8.
Ro, if you can, get the drones over the forest. We have infantry contacts patrolling in here.
I won't be able to see the infantry through the forests, but I do already have my drone flying a small circle ahead of you, just to the southwest of that radar base that I marked at HM8. It's doing small
Understood.
orbits. Update to my last, there's quite a lot of micro terrain as well, so even if I could see through the trees, the terrain itself is very easy for them to hide in, so that's going to be on you guys to sneak through.
Understood.
See, if it was me personally, I would have handled it.
I mean, yeah, we just go prone and sneak around, and they wouldn't spot us.
Exactly.
And if they did spot us, they didn't spot us.
Well, at least we can let them know if we see any movement from the main locations. Or the outposts and stuff. So it's only 4 dudes over there at the last known radio location, so they should be able to rumble them really fast.
Oh yeah.
Much issue. They are going to be across from HM0, which I do believe is there. Yeah, okay, I have eyes on that at least. And that'd be a bit farther than I'd.
I mean, that's only like.
It's over a mile, but.
It's like 1650 meters, give or take. I'm using the distance measure.
Yeah, it's about. Yeah, about.
It's not actually that far for you, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it's just. It's fine.
I've genuinely lost sight of the guys.
The friendlies or
Friendlies.
opposite? They are to your east, northeast.
Oh, hello.
Other side of the hill. Oh, they oh.
Yeah, I saw blood splatter on the ground. Like I can see that, and I can't quite see the people down there. I can now kind of see them through the trees, but I got worried because I thought everyone was dead.
Nah, they almost
got the radio call. Yeah, be advised, Alpha, I can barely see you guys through the treetops, let alone enemies, so...
Understood, Ro.
I mean, I'll continue scanning on this side just in case we see anything.
Yeah, if we see any large movements, let me know.
Yeah.
Dro, we got orders from Tempest. They want you to move your drone southwest about 200 meters and circle. They're picking up a faint signal.
Firm. That's okay.
Southwest 200.
I think their intention is to try and use the drone to pick up the signal better.
Drone is cycling position. Hello.
Affirm.
Oh, for God's sake, come on.
By the way, I'm just getting...
Be advised, Ro, looks like the signal that was detected was coming from your mark of HM17. Tempest has confirmed that it is the last known location of Stranger's vitals monitoring equipment.
17?
I'm trying to fucking edit the marker, but it keeps fucking up and I keep having to delete it because this game is being stupid.
Ah, so HM18.
I've had to just make a new marker because for some reason it wasn't letting me edit it.
Affirm.
Radio or map marker should now be small radio site. There is a small 4-man patrol at a small guard post just to its northwest. I'm seeing at least 2 of the small tents with a little generator outside and 2 small setup tents outside and maybe 4 or 5 guys on the inside of that little compound.
Also just very quickly going into the map and just adding how many infantry I see.
It's a good shout. There's at least 4 guys on top of that hilltop radar now.
4? Okay, I'll add that.
I'm really annoyed with this not letting me edit my own markers for some reason. Alpha, this is Row. Be advised, Drone 1 currently has 8% fuel left.
A firm row. We're right on the edge of being able to hear you. If you need to take it down and refuel or get another one up, feel free to do so.
Refueling drones is not really a thing, but whatever.
It is time for crunchy plastic.
If I need to, I'll slow it down and try and ram one of those guys just to be funny.
And honestly, it's easier for them with stealth with less people. They've gotten this far.
They have broken up into 2 teams. Though I think that's also because there's 2 sites and they're so close together, any shots from one would alert the other.
It looks like they might be engaging, actually.
Not just yet.
Or about to.
Alright, it's definitely starting now, though.
They're taking fire from another patrol to the southeast. It may be going loud very quickly. Yep, there's a...
Be advised, Alpha, there's another 4-man team just to your east.
Ooh. That is not good. Oh. Let's see, closest one is gonna have be HM15, HM14. They may pull from the radar HM8, HM7. I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Direction. Aim.
It seems they've gotten both of those patrol groups. Looks like they've taken the area. That hilltop radar hasn't moved its infantry yet, so they might not have gotten any word on contact. The 2 large bases don't appear to have started moving troops around, so they might not have been rumbled either. It's looking pretty clear for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too.
Who's that? I think it's Ali. That looks like Chloe.
I'm thinking at this point, the original location had a better field of view. But at the same time, at the range, HM6 is not really feasibly engageable. Don't know what direction they're going to be exfiltrated. Oh,
I don't know either. And the radio coverage is going to be really spotty. Oh, there goes my field.
oh, they only downed 3. Do we know for sure that there was 4 over there?
What?
Were they engaged? You know if there's 4 contacts for sure with the guard? It looks like they may have only taken out 3.
Alpha, this is Ro. How copy? Alpha, Ro. How copy?
I copy, Ro. We're heading west. We got intel that the...
They're engaging, southwest, their position. Laghog. On their position now.
2 by.
Be advised we're engaging a vehicle. Call you back, Ro.
Copy.
Okay, yep, they're active now. Marker, or the outpost marker is active. HM7 is active. Let's see if Across the Way is active. Across the Way is also active now.
Alpha, this is Ro. Be advised, I'm getting intel that all enemies have now gone active. You might need to start shifting your position.
Affirm, we're doing that. We're heading west towards the location that we were told the Colonel is at. I believe it's at the large radar base.
Copy that.
Yeah, people at the top of the,
What the fuck is that?
what you looking at?
Oh, there's a lag hog.
HM4, oh. Oh.
Yeah, HM19 has a lag hog that's in like a nice entrenched position that's trying to engage the hilltop. Do we want to shift our position?
Yeah, we may need, yeah. HM19, yeah.
Might be better to just run across to like sort of over that way.
What direction? Over there? Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. It's gonna fucking shift it.
Because at this point, they may want to just book it across the bridge, because that's going to be the straight line.
Position, where we just got attacked. We're going to try and make our way to the large radar base to the west, and we're going to take out the Colonel.
Alpha, this is Ro, reading you 1 by 5. We're currently shifting our position to give you better cover if we can.
Ro, do you read on this map?
We read.
Be advised, we are heading north. We are going to be heading west towards the large radar installation that is marked. That is where the Colonel is. We are going to try and sidestep the QRF that's en route to our previous location to do so. How copy?
Good copy. We're currently not we're shifting our position as well.
Understood. Mr. Alpha out.
I'm kind of thinking Hill 124 might be a good spot. It's not super high up, but it's at least going to give us at least an angle on it, hopefully.
Yeah.
About 500 meters odd to our sort of bearing 300. Maybe a bit further back, like at this bush, Anya? Up here?
Let's see, that's the main road up base. Yeah, I'm not, and don't look active from here. So there's a lot of contacts.
Yeah.
Which means What is that distance? 3 kilometers. And they're moving in now. Vehicle.
Eyes on.
Yeah.
Alpha, be advised, you have 1 times truck exiting the radar base, heading roughly in your direction.
Be advised, we do not read. We do not read.
Alright, well, radios can be
yes,
useless for them.